What is going on, guys? It is Mr. Ryan Tutoring here, and I am back for another video. And in today's video we are going to be doing place value and decimals. So first things first, the definition of place value. Place value refers to the value of a digit based on its position in a number. So each place in a number represents a different value, such as ones, tens, hundreds, etc. But it's quite hard to explain in words, so I'm going to show you a visual example using a place value table. So guys, Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to draw us a lovely example of what a place value table looks like, and it's going to have the following headings. So starting with the left side, it's going to have the ones, then the next column is going to have the tens, then we're going to have the hundreds, and last but not least, we're going to have the thousands. So I'm going to show you an example of a number in a place value chart. So the number that we're going to choose today is 2,462, and Mr. Ryan Jr. has kindly written that on the chart for us. So how this works is the number in the thousands column, which is the 2, represents that the number has 2 thousands. Then if we go over to the hundreds column, we can see it's the number 4, and this represents 400. Then up next we've got the 6, which is in the tens column, and this represents it as 6 tens, and we say that is 60. And then last but not least, we've got 2 in the ones column, and this therefore shows it as 2 ones. So if we pull that all together, it becomes a number 2,462. So that's 2,460, which is 6 tens, and 2. In order to become place value masters, it is absolutely essential that we understand the relationships between the digits and their placements, because without them we won't actually be able to say the numbers correctly and it will get very confusing. So it's the best way in order for us to be able to read and write numbers accurately and properly. Also, these kinds of place value questions get asked in your exams at school. Here is a typical example. So I've got the number 329 on the screen here, and you might get asked, what is the value of the 2 in the number 329? So I'm going to draw a place value chart once again, aka Mr. Ryan Jr. And you can see the number 329. We know it has 3 hundreds, it has 2 tens and 9 ones. And the question is asking, what is the value of the 2? So we know that 2 is in the tens column, and therefore that means the 2 is 20. So you'd write 20 as your answer. There's many other examples of doing this as well. We could even have 2,364, and we might need to work out the value of the 3. Again, if we put 2,364 in our place value chart and we're looking for the value of the 3, we can see that the 3 is in the hundreds column, and therefore the answer would be 300 as its value. Now, place value charts are actually bigger than the ones that we've done today. They can actually go up to 10,000s, 100,000s, even millions or even billions if we go really, really far. But you know, today was focused on the thousands to keep things simple so you guys have a good basic understanding of how place value works. Now let's move on to the place value quiz. So on the screen, Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to write the number 4,279, and all I want you to do is I want you to tell me the value of the 4 in this number. You have 10 seconds, let's go. And if you guys are superstars, you would have got the answer of, you've guessed it, 4,000. So now let's move on to decimals. Decimals are absolutely essential, especially for things like money, working out measurements, and all other aspects of life. Without decimals, we won't know the exact value of something, and they're absolutely crucial. So, what is a decimal? Decimals are a way to represent parts of a whole number, and they are written to the right side of the decimal point. So here's a nice simple example. If I've got the number 3.4, by the way the dot represents the decimal, the 3 would be the whole number, and then the bit after the point, which is the 4, would be the decimal, and that represents the other part of the number. So if you manage to understand the place value part of this video, you'll find this decimals bit really easily. You just need to remain a little bit more focused. So on the screen here, I'm going to draw a new place value chart. This time it's going to have the following columns. It's going to have a tens column, a ones column, and then we're going to put a decimal point, and then we're going to put 3 new columns, which are tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. So on the screen, Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to write the following number. He's going to write the number 1 in the tens column, 2 in the ones column, 3 in the tenths column, 6 in the hundredths column, and then finally a 5 in the thousandths column. And the place value chart helps us identify that the number is 12.365. That's 12.365. And I could have easily said this number was 12,365 if I didn't have my place value chart, but because I've got my place value chart and I've got the decimal point, we know that the number is 12.365. So although we know the number is 12.365, I'm going to explain to you why that's the case. So we know the number has 110 because the 1 is in the tens column, and then we know the number has 2 ones because 2 is in the ones column. However, past the decimal point, we then also have a 3, so that is in the tenths column, so the 3 is in the tenths column. And then if we go along again, we've got 6, and that is in the hundredths column. And then if we go to the 5, that is then in the thousandths column. So now it's time for the decimals quiz. So Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to write the number 14.192 on the screen. But Mr. Ryan Jr. has bumped his head and he's completely forgot what the headings on the place value table should be for this number. Can you figure it out for him? You have got 10 seconds. Let's go. And if you got that correct, you should have got the tens, the ones, the tenths, the hundredths, and the thousandths. Now, if you've made it to this point in the video and managed to get both of those quizzes right, congratulations, you're doing really well. But there's one final step I need you to take, and that is to complete the grand finale quiz. So for today's grand finale quiz, I would like you to draw a place value table that, as you can see on screen here, and then Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to select 5 random numbers, and all you guys need to do is you need to put the numbers in the correct place in the place value chart. I hope you guys got those correct, because if you did, you are officially place value and decimals masters, so give yourself a big round of applause. Anyway guys, unfortunately our video has to come to an end, but you've all done really well and I'm really impressed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.